of us don't value our health until it's all too late. And yet by taking a few simple measures, we can help ourselves to stay healthy. To perform shipboard duties effectively, it is essential to have a satisfactory standard of medical fitness. So how do you make sure that your standard of fitness is maintained, that you are fit to work during the sometimes lengthy periods at sea? Where better to start than at the top, by keeping your brain active and stress-free. Life at sea is often demanding. Being away from your home and your family can disturb your emotions, leading to stress and anxiety. The brain is made up of 10,000 million nerve cells, each interconnecting with thousands of other nerve cells. In this dense web are located the centers for memory, intelligence, thought, insight, emotion, knowledge and understanding, everything that makes up consciousness. At some time during a voyage, you will probably suffer feelings of tiredness, stress, anger, anxiety or depression, leading to mental distraction, which could affect your performance. But you can do something about it. Taking regular breaks, exercising, relaxing, or calling home when next in port.
Yeah, it's me.
All can help.
We just got into port.
Whenever possible, make sure you get a proper, restful sleep. Above all, recognizing the problem will help to relieve the tension. In many ways, looking after your brain means basically looking after yourself, from exercising to healthy eating. Many exercises can be done simply in your own cabin. All it takes is about 10 minutes a day to maintain or improve your fitness. Cardiovascular work is important too. Running around the deck or up and down the stairs will improve the blood supply to all your vital organs, especially the brain. But while exercise is important, rest too plays a part in helping the brain. A proper rest will revive the brain, helping you function for the next working shift. Much of the input to your brain comes through your ears, and these too can be damaged if you neglect them. Being able to hear a pin drop makes all the difference in being able to understand and communicate clearly. Being able to hear orders. Being able to hear alarm signals for your own personal safety. In the past, many seafarers suffered damage to their hearing after working for years in noisy environments. This could have been avoided if they had used protective aids. And it's not a joke. Having hearing problems can make you socially isolated. In extreme cases, damaged hearing can threaten your job.
Go down to the engine room and sort those valves.
Continued loud noise will damage your hearing or even make you deaf. Even playing music loudly on your personal stereo can affect your hearing. Simply remembering to wear protective aids over your ears will help to keep your hearing finely tuned. Staying fit and healthy should be an important part of everyone's lives. It not only makes you feel good, it can also help you look good.
Have you seen this article in the Shipping Times about gum disease?
No. What about it?
It says most adults suffer from gingivitis. That's gum disease to you and me. It's caused by not cleaning and brushing your teeth effectively. A friend of mine had to have some of his teeth extracted because of gum disease.
Is that so? How did that happen?
I warned him time and time again. If he didn't look after his teeth, it would happen. I told him it would happen. Simply cleaning his teeth twice a day and eating an apple or a carrot would have helped. Would he listen? Spent most of his shore leave in the dentist's chair having his teeth drilled. Should have seen his mouth. Mostly metal it was. What a mess. Now I always look after my teeth. I always brush my teeth before I start the day. Even during the day I'll try and keep them clean. And of course I floss my teeth every night after I've brushed them. Sometimes I even use a mouthwash. And I always have regular checkups when we're in port. About every 6 months or so. I always take a good supply of toothpaste on board so I don't run out. I don't want to end up like my friend. Or like this picture for that matter. And of course, the girls like a guy with a nice smile. Hey, that's my magazine. Where are you going?
I'm off to clean my teeth.
Come back with my magazine.
To keep that healthy smile, a smart move when joining your vessel would be to take a good supply of dental care products with you. Remember, there are no shops until you next sail into port, and you may not have time for shopping anyway. Simply eating an apple or carrot can help to clean your teeth and gums. Another good move is to have regular dental checkups. This will help to prevent decay and cut down on fillings, even extraction, as the dentist can deal with the problem early, rather than you suffering a long voyage in pain. Now let's look at a part of the body we all take for granted, our skin. The skin is something we seldom think about. We wash it and keep it clean. We can all see it, but it's not particularly exciting or interesting until something goes wrong. Skin reactions caused by close contact with various chemicals. Dry, scaly skin, caused through hands being in water or in contact with other substances. And sunburnt skin, due to overexposure to the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. During your life at sea, you will come into contact with various liquid substances, which may cause irritation to the skin. Even working with water can cause soreness. Or you may accidentally come into contact with a dangerous liquid. A number of biological events are triggered when skin is exposed to ultraviolet radiation. Sunburn, of course, the most familiar. But excessive exposure to the sun can cause permanent damage to the skin. Rough, scaly patches of skin, and skin cancers, of which this is a common form. The solution is to use some form of protection, either a cover or creams. These will help to prevent the skin from drying, chapping or burning. One barrier in our search for good health is the risk of heart disease. To many, this may seem a long way off, but it is the main cause of early death. A number of simple yet rewarding steps can reduce that risk. During the course of the 20th century, diseases of the heart and circulation have become the single biggest cause of death and ill health. The heart pumps 9,000 litres of blood a day, and like most parts of the body, it needs looking after to prevent problems arising. It needs stimulating by exercise. That doesn't necessarily mean running. Just try walking instead of using the lift. And the heart will benefit from a healthy, low-fat diet. That doesn't mean giving up fatty foods altogether. Just try and cut back on them. Follow a few simple rules. Have your blood pressure checked regularly, and have any pain in your arms or chest checked out by a doctor as soon as possible. Following these basic rules may prevent heart attacks from happening. When next on leave, a good move would be to visit your doctor and have a thorough checkup. This could involve measuring your height, your weight, and blood pressure. Blood pressure, together with smoking and cholesterol, are the most important risk factors in heart disease. You can dramatically improve your chances by altering your lifestyle, starting with exercise. You really will feel better when you're fit and will work more effectively. Sophisticated equipment is not essential. What matters is a regular routine that is practical and enjoyable. Exercise improves heart and lung function, helps to reduce tension and anxiety, builds resistance to stress, as well as keeping you fit. So changing to a healthier lifestyle by exercising and eating a low-fat diet will help you achieve good health. Many of the common illnesses are preventable if you are willing to adopt a better lifestyle. One key step means choosing not to smoke. Smoking is the biggest cause of lung-related diseases, including lung cancer. It not only endangers yourself, but others around you through passive smoking. The benefits of giving up smoking in terms of health risks begin within 1 year. After 5 years, the individual's risk of contracting a smoking-related disease falls close to that of a non-smoker.
Breathe in.
If you suspect
And
anything
out.
is wrong, check with a doctor as soon as possible.
And out.
Our lungs are a vital organ. They oxygenate our blood.
Out.
It's through them we took our first breath of life, and it's through them we will take our last. Protecting our lungs from harmful atmospheres is essential for good health. Look after them through exercise. This new breath of life will help to reduce ill health and diseases such as asthma, bronchitis and cancer, caused or aggravated by smoking and fumes. Smoking is expensive and a clear threat to health, and it is possible to give up. You will soon feel much healthier. Like smoking, alcohol can be an addiction that is hard to control. While for many it can provide pleasure, it is also the direct or indirect cause of accidents, sickness, and injury. Alcohol is enjoyed by many people in one form or another. In some cultures, it's common to have an alcoholic beverage with a meal, or at the end of the day. But continual heavy drinking will increase the risk of illness and can shorten your life. Drinking will also cause you to dehydrate, giving you the feeling of being hungover.
Give it to him.
Oh, you have it then.
Okay, cheers, cheers, mate.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Cheers.
happy
Yeah.
birthday.
The liver processes digested food and drink, changes it into substances that the body will need, then stores them until they are required. Excessive drinking can cause this vital organ to fail. Drinking excessively can also impair your performance at work. Even a single drink can affect you, although you may not realize it. Even if you only drink while off duty, remember that alcohol will linger in your bloodstream, and it is unlawful to perform your duties under the influence of alcohol. You could face random tests at any time, and failure could lead to severe penalties. So never consume large amounts of alcohol. It puts a strain on your liver and your body, and your working capabilities.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Drinking water after alcohol will counter the dehydration. Best of all, adopting a sensible approach to alcohol need not restrict your enjoyment of life, and it will help you to stay healthy. It may also mean that you remember to behave responsibly when it comes to sexual activity.
So we sit down?
The growth in HIV infection rates is a serious problem in many countries, affecting both men and women. Casual sex in any part of the world is unwise, and without the proper protection, can be lethal.
I'm gonna use a rubber, alright?
Okay. Mr. Williams, I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you.
It's your personal responsibility. Be safe and protected. Our body is our life. Just as a ship must be well maintained to keep it seaworthy, so our body requires maintenance too. And nowhere is this more important than for our spine and muscles. 80% of the working population have suffered at some time in their life from back pain. More working days are lost through back-related injuries than any other work-related illness. It is important to identify the tasks that may produce back problems and modify them accordingly. Use lifting equipment where appropriate and ask for help rather than doing it all yourself. Work at the correct height rather than bent or slumped over a bench. Use the correct lifting method by bending at the knees. This puts the weight on the legs rather than the back. Only carry if you think it's safe. Even sitting the wrong way will put stress on your back, leading to possible back trouble. Sit in a straight back chair with the lower back well supported. Your bed mattress should be firm, supporting your back while you sleep. Adding a board under the mattress will help, and your pillow should support your neck. Following these simple rules will help not only to prevent back problems, but help you get a restful sleep. Doing some simple exercises will help strengthen and prevent back pain and injuries. These may be quite gentle and can be used even if you are experiencing slight discomfort. Lie face down with your arms at your sides and your head to one side. Take deep breaths and make a conscious effort to relax the muscles of your lower back. Stay in this position, allowing your back to resume a curve in the lower spine. Hold this for 3 to 5 minutes. Using the same position, with your elbows below your shoulder, rest your weight on your arms. Again, hold this position for 3 to 5 minutes, taking deep breaths. Now use the same position again, but place your hands below your shoulders and push up on your hands, raising the upper half of your body. Remain like this for 1 or 2 seconds and lower back to the floor. Repeat 10 times. More vigorous exercises can also help strengthen and stretch your back and will help to prevent back pain. If the muscles too are not looked after carefully, they can very easily be damaged by straining, pulling or tearing. Simple stretching exercises before and after a work challenge will help strengthen and prevent muscle damage. Doing a general fitness program by yourself or with other crew members, either on board or at a seafarer's centre, will help to maintain flexibility and alleviate stress. In fact, some of the best exercises can be done on the go, without weights or equipment, and can be simply carried out in your own cabin. Being fit, of course, will not only help you in your work, but in life as a whole. So looking after yourself is a sound investment for the future, helping you to be fit for life, fit to work.